Breaking news. The Pro-Wike lawmakers remain sacked despite appeal court's judgment. Hi guys, welcome back to Spice Channel TV. Thank you for always joining us. If you're coming out here for the first time, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Some members of the House of Representatives have said that the judgment of the Court of Appeal on the crisis in Rivers State has not changed the situation in the state. The lawmakers, who are allies of Governor Sim Fubara of Rivers State, said this at a press conference in Abuja on Thursday while reacting to the judgment. Led by Ikenga Ugochinyere, Imo PDP, said that the 25 members of the Rivers Assembly, loyal to the former governor Nyesom Wike, remained sacked because the Court of Appeal only ruled on the jurisdiction of the Rivers State High Court to hear the case and not to maintain substance on the matter. So, Mr. Ikenga Ugochinyere, who was also flanked by 3 other lawmakers, said the judgment did not void the sack of the 25 lawmakers in Rivers State. So, my country people, this is it. Now, talking about the Rivers State and how the Rivers State High Court in Port Harcourt in May had banned these lawmakers, these Pro-Wike lawmakers, from parading themselves as members of the state legislature after their alleged defection, after they defected from the PDP to the APC. And the Court of Appeal recently, in the Abuja division, in its judgment, had nullified the expulsion of the former Speaker of the House of Assembly, Martin Emeweli, and 24 other lawmakers from the Assembly. So, the appeal court held that Section 2723 of the 1999 Constitution, as amended, gives only the Federal High Court the powers to determine whether the seat of the House of Assembly members has become vacant. But yet, it is being said that, irrespective of this judgment from the Federal High Court, as the Federal High Court has the exclusive jurisdiction to determine the vacancy of the House of Assembly seat, that these lawmakers are not lawmakers of Rivers House of Assembly. That doesn't remove their expulsion. So, in his own interpretation of the verdict, Mr. Ikenga Ugochinyere said that the Court of Appeal did not rule on the legality of the decamping and the main substance of the matter. The court did not decide on the validity of their illegal decampment nor the declaration of their seat vacant. So the Court of Appeal's ruling today should not be misconstrued in any manner, because the Pro-Wike sacked Rivers lawmakers' seat remain vacant. They did not say that the seat should be occupied by these Pro-Wike lawmakers. It remains vacant, as the appeal court did not decide on the validity of their illegal decampment nor the declaration of their seats vacant. The appeal court focused on declaring that the Federal High Court is the only court with the jurisdiction to decide on the legality or illegality of the decampment, thereby ruling against the Rivers High Court proceedings. Okay, guys, this is like a more clarification on the rulings of the appeal courts, on the rulings of the federal courts, because the actions of the Martin Emeweli had led to the court in Rivers declaring their seat vacant, which brought about Okojombo. And Okojombo, by all means, still remains the Speaker of the House of Assembly in Rivers State. It doesn't change anything. It doesn't mean that Okojombo ceased to be the Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly. It only says that the Federal High Court only has the jurisdiction to rule on the legality or illegality of the decampment of these Rivers lawmakers. So guys, let's see how it goes. Because as this legal fireworks continues, we keep on seeing more and more declarations, more judgments from the courts. Ugochinyere said that President Bola Tinubu must call some of his appointees to order so as not to give them the impression of a federal mind. He urged the people of Rivers State to be vigilant and persistent, and also should resist any attempt by politicians to take advantage of the court judgment. Those that want to take advantage of the court judgment. Because when the court gave this judgment, the pro-Wike lawmakers were seen rejoicing. They were dancing. And I mean, why were they dancing? Why were they jubilating? Why were they rejoicing? It seems that they misinterpreted the judgment wrongly. I think everyone has its own interpretation of this court judgment. But as time goes on, the truth will unveil itself on the status of the pro-Wike lawmakers as lawmakers in Rivers State. I mean, so long as Ugochinyere is concerned, he said he doesn't recognize them. The Rivers State Assembly doesn't recognize them as lawmakers. Their expulsion stands. Their seat still remains vacant. Their seat still, in fact, emphasis on their seats still remain vacant. So Nigeria has gone through, Nigeria has been going through a rough patch. The Rivers people have been going through a rough patch ever since this fight started between Wike and Fubara, which has led to a lot of plots on the governor of Rivers State. And the governor for long has been trying to hold the peace, to keep the peace in Rivers. But some people are hell-bent on trying to have their way. So this judgment of the appeal courts may have not restored the seat of Martin Emewele, according to Ikenga Ugochinyere. The judgment of the appeal courts doesn't state that it restored the seat of Martin Emewele because their seat still remains vacant. Their seats still remain vacant, meaning that they are still sacked. They are not lawmakers of Rivers. So if they are parading themselves as lawmakers, well, it is their own cup of tea, because the order still stands that their seats are vacant. Because when I saw them rejoicing, I mean, a lot of Nigerians were giving comments that why were they rejoicing? Does it mean that they are now lawmakers in the Rivers Assembly? Does it mean that they can now go back to the Rivers Assembly? A lot of questions were being raised. But it seems that more clarifications are coming forth, as the decision by the courts doesn't really give any person the power to go back to the Rivers Assembly and parade themselves as lawmakers. So I think more lights are to be shed on this as time goes on. Guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.